Yeah, what's going on? I just wanted to switch it up a bit and do a video on my favourite rapper, Rome Streetz. Rome's taken over the underground rap scene since his track 96 Naughty Windbreaker shit went viral. For me, this was my introduction to Rome's music and realising it wasn't just Griselda, there was other dudes out there who were trying to rap. In this video, I'd just like to go over Rome's journey from in the crowd to rocking stages. Rome Streetz is a 36-year-old MC from New York who broke out in 2011 off his debut mixtape Vagabond, which he uploaded online.
I would say like the first thing that I put together is his mixtape called Vagabond. But none of them was like original beats, you know what I'm saying? But like my whole thing was, if I rap over a beat that's not mine, I want it to be a beat that you never heard before. So it's like, even if I know that, yo, I just ripped this shit off of YouTube, to the average listener, they gonna think it's my song, you get what I'm saying? They're not automatically gonna associate this rap with the song they heard. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you do that, if you don't do it at the highest level, it's an L.
Rome will continue doing this, building more and more of a reputation with each project he put out, gaining more and more of a cult following. With a style reminiscent of the late Big L, Rome definitely wears his influences on his sleeve.
Even if I could friggin' buy some unreleased P vocals just to have him on one of my tracks, I'd do that.
Actually, by the way, you're giving me an idea.
Listen, man, listen. If that's the case, I need some unreleased Big L vocals too. Well, and I didn't even want to say that live on air, but that's something that I want to do.
A Big L record?
Yeah, of course. Like if I could get some, you know what I'm saying, Big L vocals that nobody's ever heard, you know what I mean?
Without further ado, let's begin. Not much is known about Rome's upbringing, but one thing we do know is a story that he often tells about when he was a teenager. He spent a few years in London staying with his aunt.
I ended up in London because I remember like my friends and shit, these niggas came to my crib and niggas was flamed up, swearing mad red. But then also I was like always getting suspended from school and shit, smoking weed, not coming home. You know what I mean? Just doing wild fuck shit as a fucking 13, 14-year-old. So I guess this must have been the last straw and shit. These niggas came to the crib all flamed up and my mom, I guess my aunt told my mom, like, yeah, he's in the gang. Oh, they had on red, they the Bloods. So my mom was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I guess my cousin was getting married out there, so. I mean, the whole family was going out there and shit. And then she was like, yeah, nigga. So after the wedding, we all chilling, everybody going back. It's like, nah, nigga, you're staying. I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on until I was there. Like, oh shit, nigga, you ain't even going back. I was like, oh yeah, you go, you know, nigga with a one-way ticket. Like, oh man, fuck.
This is where Rome would be introduced to grime that would later be an influence on his sound. Like his name, Rome Streetz, he soaks up where he is, and where he's been, he throws it back out into his raps, so the name is very fitting. At this time he'd also befriended young Cass's Dead, who obviously has went on to be a staple in grime. But yeah, when Rome eventually did go back to New York City, he would network, try and meet people, and really get a feel for doing live performances. Struggling to find a vinyl deal, Rome put his own money up to pay for CDs. After selling out, he did the same with vinyls, putting his own money up and betting on himself. Of course, this would pay off, and it's also led to him having a deal with Fuck Rap, where now he's got a vinyl deal with them. Rome had some small successes with singles like On Me and East Coastin', but everything had changed upon the release of Nose Candy 3, The Overdose.
Knocked it out and was like, alright, this is Noise Candy 2. Cause like in between projects, like I like to rap, so it's like if I get bored, it's just like, alright, you know what I'm saying? I haven't released nothing for 2-3 months. Let me just give y'all a little something. So this Noise Candy 3 shit, the way this happened was I was doing an album, and this album is done already. I was just waiting for, like I wanted to get a feature for this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the artist who I was trying to get to feature on it, like he wants to do the track, he just took mad long because he working on his album. So I end up pushing this shit back. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just, since I'm not gonna drop this shit, let me just cook up something in the middle of it. But this Noise Candy, I just made it cause I was bored
And then I just wanted to challenge my pen. Like, how much can I do in a week? Like, what can I come up with in like a week or two? And it wasn't like, I didn't approach it like how I make an album where it's like, okay, this is a theme. I'm trying to like stick to a particular theme. I'm trying to format it in a way. Honestly, I was just writing. I didn't have no type of fucking idea what I wanted to do. It was just me just free writing. Every song is just a free write. Even the story shit just a free write. You know what I'm saying? And then the longest thing it took was the features. But all my parts for Noise Candy 3 was done in like a week and a half.
Released on June 16th, 2019, it would feature 96 Naughty Windbreaker shit, which to this day is Rome's most successful song, seeming to be one of the few underground rap songs that went viral. At 2 minutes and 6 seconds, the song's wall-to-wall bars with a killer boom bap beat from J.R. Swift. Rome would strike gold again when by chance he linked DJ Muggs after seeing a picture of him wearing one of his own cap. This would lead to a plethora of collaborations, including Death and the Magician. One Noise Candy later, Rome would end up meeting Westside Gunn while opening a show for Benny. They would go on to collaborate on Steve Bearer, the 14th track from Gunn's 9th mixtape, Fly God Is Awesome 2, which would be released on the 3rd of July 2020. Making it the first of many collaborations from the two. This would of course later lead to Rome becoming an official Griselda member and being gifted his ring by Gunn. After multiple appearances on Hitler 8, Rome would go on to drop his debut Griselda album, Kiss the Ring, what now obviously has went on to be one of the highest rated Griselda projects. This would be the culmination of all Rome's work that he put into this point. Production from the Heartbreakers, as Westside calls them, aka Camouflage Monk, Conductor Williams, Daninger, Danny LaFleur, plus more production from the likes of Alchemist, DJ Green Lantern and Sovereign. Curated by Westside Gunn, this is said to be the first of many albums from Rome and Griselda. Rome's also said about this time that a case led to him putting all his time into rap, where he was dealing with a court case and was under strict probation, given regular urine samples and visits to the judge, but this just meant that he was able to give all his time pretty much to rap. So far in 2023, Rome's put out 2 albums. Also, Rome doesn't seem to have slowed down on features either, with about 1 a month that I can see of on a wide range of albums. Looking forward, Rome is said to continue his collaborations with Conductor Williams, and they've said that a full album from the two of them is on the way. As well, a full follow-up to Kiss the Ring is also on the way, so there's 2 major projects that Rome's got in the pipeline. But yeah, I'd just like to leave you with one of my favourite quotes from Rome, the crabs in a bucket analogy. So yeah, see you later.
For me finally to get there, it's like, I had to dig myself through the mud, like, you get what I'm saying? Because that's what it really is. Like, New York is like crabs in a bucket. And, coming from like me being a rapper, I feel like, okay, I have no outlet. I have nobody that's going to put me on. I don't know no famous people. I don't have none of these things, but I'm nice.
Right.
I'm at the bottom of the bucket trying to fight through all the crabs in the bucket. So it's like now for me to like finally get on Hot 97 and do a freestyle and go crazy, that was a moment right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
And like I said, that's the new king of New York. Anybody feel different, I'll rap.